What are your thoughts overall?
Overall thoughts, we'll take the point. Um, it's an important point in the end of the season, but we're disappointed with the point. Feels like 2 points dropped. Um, because yeah, I think we started pretty decent. Good first half, not excellent, but good. And then the second half, we weren't good. We didn't have a good second half, and I think we're fortunate to come out with a point, but we'll take it. That's part of the learning process, and we'll take the learning lessons from this.
We hear often from you that every player has to earn their position, and CJ has been on a good run. In the last 2 games, a couple mistakes. Do you look to start CJ again moving forward? Or do you possibly look into Pablo Cisniega again?
Yeah, we don't make decisions on the next game's starting lineup um, right after a match. So we'll get into training. All these guys know though they got to compete for their spot.
Thank you.
Any more English questions? Ahora vamos en español. Morvilla, adelante.
Hola, gracias Daisy, gracias profe por su tiempo. Pues preguntarle en español, que nos diga cómo siente, ya lo dijo en inglés, que deja ir tal vez 2 puntos por la manera en la que se da el juego, pero sigue demostrando que el equipo sale a ganar de visita y pues ya rompiendo récords, ¿no?
Sí, yo creo que, bueno, primero y principal, empezamos el partido bastante bien. eh, y yo creo que, eh, bueno, merecimos el 1-0 en el primer tiempo. Segundo tiempo, no jugamos muy bien. Tenemos que reconocer eso y no esconder también. Esta cosa pasa, pero nos tiene que despertar porque necesitamos, llegando a los playoffs, necesitamos 90 más lo que sea eh, con consistencia. Y yo creo que no hemos jugado un buen segundo tiempo, pero el punto todavía sigue siendo muy importante.
¿Y cómo ve, profe, la tabla? A 3 puntos del líder todavía está, como dicen en el béisbol, a tiro de hit, ¿no? Para alcanzarlos. Sigue siendo o se convierte todavía en un objetivo, ¿no?
El objetivo principal es ganar el partido que nos toca y llegar a los playoffs de mejores condiciones posible, porque ahí cuenta mucho. Entonces, ahí podemos verlo cuando llegamos a los últimos 2 partidos, donde estamos en la tabla para ver si estamos cerquita, pero todavía queda para mí mucho para empezar a pensar demasiado en eso. Otra vez, el punto vale. Hay mérito con el punto, pero son 2 puntos perdidos. Sabemos que podemos ganar este partido si jugamos un mejor segundo tiempo.
Y una última, profe, sobre el tema de mi respeto para todos los jugadores, como siempre, pero lo que aporta Chucky y Dreyer, hoy se vio ese esfuerzo de Chucky, se notan las ganas y Dreyer definiendo prácticamente el gol. Lo que aportan estos dos muchachos es superlativo, ¿no?
Sí, seguro, son jugadores con talento y cuando están enganchados marcan mucha diferencia. Obviamente en este partido yo creo que el grupo ha jugado un muy buen partido y ellos usualmente eh, son la punta de la lanza. Entonces cuando ellos van bien, nosotros vamos bien. Segundo tiempo, el grupo no ha jugado un buen segundo tiempo. Yo tampoco creo que ellos han jugado un buen segundo tiempo y esto pesa. Entonces nosotros tenemos que ir en estas semanas conciliando, tratando de llegar a un rendimiento de 90 más el tiempo extra, donde tenemos la consistencia que hemos mostrado por el tiempo.
Gracias, buen viaje.
Gracias.
Forward, Anders Dreyer.
Anders, thank you. Thank you for joining us. If you could just walk us through your thoughts on the match tonight and also just adding an additional goal to your tally this season with 15.
Yeah, I think first half was a good half. I think we controlled a lot, and they were not dangerous. We were dangerous, and then of course the goal is a good pressure, and Chucky he play a square pass and it's an open goal and it's nice. But yeah, of course the thoughts are on our second half, which wasn't good enough, and that's something we have to go home and look at.
We'll go to questions. And Morvilla, go ahead.
Hi, thank you, Alonso. Thank you, Anders, for your time. 15 goals is a really great number for your first season, but I know you want more. What can you say about scoring now 15 goals?
No, it's nice, but I think right now, which is on my mind, is that we didn't get the 3 points. That's something that's is more crucial than scoring goals for me. Right now we have 1 point in 2 games, and I think we sit in there, and if we look at 65 minutes against Minnesota and 45 against Atlanta today, I think we should have had more points. But yeah, we need to keep that level for 90 minutes before it's a really success.
And talking about the table, you are only 3 points away from the first place in general, fighting for the supporter shield. Besides that, as a player in the group, what do you talk about this achievement that you could have this first season? Is something that you are really focused on getting, or is just playing game by game?
No, I think it's game by game. But of course, when you get closer to the end of the season, you look where you are in the league, and of course we're in a position where, of course, with 3 points today, it could look very good, and also last week. So of course it's a tough hit now with only 1 point in 2 games, where I think we should have had more. But yeah, it's not the truth. The truth is that we have 1 point in 2 games, and yeah, right now it's getting closer and closer on the top of the table.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go to final questions from Alejandro and then followed by Abraham.
Thank you, Dreyer, for the time. What can you tell us the biggest difference was in that second half? Obviously, the team still got a good amount of shots on, but what can you tell us something that didn't go as well on the attacking end?
I think we lost the possession too easy, and I think the final pass was not good enough, and that's something we know inside the dressing room. And then yeah, they get the penalty, and the game change a little bit. They get a momentum and stuff like that. But I still think, of course, like you said, we had a couple of chances and we could have scored, but we have to look at it as they also could have scored 1 or 2 more. So it was too open in the last 35 minutes of the game.
And I kind of want to just follow up on the connection you have with Chucky Lozano, right? It's kind of like probably the best duo we've seen in MLS this season. What can you tell us about that relationship with him? What have you learned, and just what is it like just playing alongside with him that you two seem to get along very well now on the field?
No, it's it's easy to see that Chucky is a top player, and yeah, we find each other very good. Found him in second half with for a header as well, and he made a very good assist for me, and so it's nice to get that consistently in, that we play together, and of course it's getting dangerous. So yeah, now hopefully we can prepare good for a home game against San Jose.
Hey, Honors, thank you for the time. You mentioned Minnesota last week as well, and do you think at this point in the season that other MLS teams are really accustomed and prepared for your style of play, and maybe the reason why the team's been struggling as of late?
I think, of course, when you do great as a team, the other teams have more focus on you, and the way we want to play. Of course, it's 2 different games. I think Minnesota is okay with not having the ball, and I think Atlanta, they would like to have the ball and play. But I think, like I said, I think the first half was great today. And if we score 1 more, it's done. But we didn't. And then, of course, with 1-0, and they can change something and get out to the second half with more physicality and second balls winning and stuff like that, then it will get a different game, and they for sure played a better second half than us, and that's something we have to work on to be better at.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anders.